Oh, hello, friends. Hello, hello, hello. It's me. It's Nick. It's the ASMR nerd. And I'm here once again messing with your perception of time this week. I don't know why that requires that. But hey, it's Monday evening. It's not Sunday. So don't panic if you somehow thought that you if you lived through Monday in a dream and it's actually Sunday, it's not. It's Monday. I'm here on a Monday evening, which is not a normal stream evening for me, because I was away the last few days. And so I did not stream yesterday evening, which is my usual stream night, Sundays. So I'm here to tell you on this very warm Monday evening that I'm going to be streaming over at twitch.tv/theASMRnerd, which you can see right at the bottom of this stream and also linked down in this stream description. I'm going to be streaming over there in just a few minutes once I'm done streaming here on this YouTube pre-stream, which is to tell you that I'm going to be streaming over on Twitch. And tonight we're going to be playing the kitty cat game that has taken over the internet over the last week or so. I put up a video with this game. It's called Stray, middle of last week, a little under a week ago, and you guys really loved it, and I really loved playing it as well. And so I asked, I don't know why I had trouble saying that. I asked on the various socials if you guys would like me to stream some tonight, and it came back as yes. About 3/4 of you guys would like to see me stream it on Twitch tonight. So tonight on Twitch, I'm going to be starting a new game of Stray, not continuing from where I ended off with the video here on the YouTube channel, for two reasons. One, you might not have all seen the YouTube video, and it would be nice to start from scratch so you can see from scratch, because cats. Because it's nice to start from the beginning, and two, because I'm probably going to make some more videos with Stray here on the YouTube channel, and I want to be able to start from where I left off in the last video. So tonight on Twitch, we're going to be starting Stray from the beginning, but because I've played through the first bit, it should go pretty fast, and I won't get stuck on stupid puzzles like I did the first time. Well, I might once I get past where I've played to, but at least for the beginning part, it should go pretty smoothly, I think. So yeah, hopefully y'all aren't tired of Stray yet. Like I said, it's kind of been dominating the internet gamosphere for the last week because kitty cats are great. But for those who maybe haven't seen anything about it somehow, miraculously, it's basically a puzzle platformer game where you are playing as a kitty cat in a post-apocalyptic cyberpunk city inhabited exclusively by robots who act kind of like people, but there's no people. And you are trying to get back to your fellow kitties who live way up at the surface where there's sunlight and greenery and these sorts of things. So it's very cute. The cat is adorable. You're doing cat things, exploring this very compelling, very atmospheric cyberpunk city. So that's what I'm going to be playing tonight on Twitch. And it would be awesome if you, yes, you, my dear friend, would join me. But not just me, also our wonderful Twitch community. We have so many awesome sauce people there who are some of the kindest, warmest, friendliest people I have ever had the good privilege of meeting, and I bet that you will agree with me. They will warmly welcome you in there if it is your first time, and of course they'll welcome you back if it is, if you are a veteran of the streams. But if it is your first time there, please let me know in the chat. Feel free to say hi and say so. Fair warning, I usually run quite a ways behind in the chat, just like I am here now on YouTube. I see that people are saying stuff. I'll come to the chat in a moment and say hi to all of you. But it's the same kind of deal on Twitch. So sometimes you might say something in a Twitch chat, and it might take me 10 minutes or so to get to it. I do apologize for that, but it's just kind of how I roll. I like to try and read everything that everybody says in the chat, and that ends up taking a fair bit of time. So if you come on out to the Twitch stream, fresh-faced and excited to be there for your first time, you're like, hey Nick, hey guys, it's my first time here. And then it's like dead silence for me regarding your message for the next like 10 to 15 minutes. I do apologize. Please bear with me. I will get to it eventually. I promise. I promise. Anyway, other than that, I put up a video here yesterday on YouTube. You may have seen it already. It is a review of a Corsair K70 keyboard. Corsair, of course, requires very little introduction. They are a very popular manufacturer of all kinds of gaming peripherals and PC hardware. They are pretty much one of the most mainstream of mainstream manufacturers, and so I thought it would be really cool to look at this Corsair K70 mechanical keyboard and see how does it stack up with some of the more enthusiast-oriented stuff that I tend to look at here on the channel. Also interesting because the Corsair K70 was actually my very first mechanical keyboard way back in 2014 or 2013, I guess it was that I got it. And so I wanted to see how this model, the 2022 version, stacks up with what I bought all those years ago, or really was gifted actually all those years ago. Fun trivia fact also, that's the keyboard that you guys hear in my video intro every time. You know, the little ASMRnerd.exe, that little intro. That is my old Corsair K70. So anyway, if you haven't seen that video here on YouTube, it went up last night. You can check that out. It's very interesting, I think, actually. It's one of my more interesting reviews, if I do say so myself. Just to sort of see what Corsair has been up to over the last almost decade, and what their mainstream offering is, you know, how it stacks up to some of those more enthusiast-oriented offerings that are coming out these days. Anyway, but tonight at twitch.tv/theasmrnerd, we are going to be playing the kitty cat game, Stray, from the beginning, and it's going to be a delightful time, I am sure, because the game is delightful and because you guys are delightful. So we'll be doing that for a few hours, probably 3 to 4 over on Twitch. First though, let's go to the chat here on YouTube because there's a lot of you guys saying hi, and I want to come say hi to you. Joe, or Hobo Joe, says howdy. Howdy, Hobo Joe. Eisregen says hello. Also, Eisregen, certified first over on Twitch. Congratulations. I do see you say hi. Here I am with the hype emotes. Congratulations, Eisregen. Also, congrats for certified first on yesterday's video comments. Eisregen. On the ball. Action Jackson, hello. Hello. Yeah, welcome back. Hey, it's been a hot minute. How have you been doing? Great to have you here. ALK, welcome. What's up is that I am looking very forward to playing some Stray with all of y'all here tonight. Colin Peters, hey, thank you. I'm really looking forward to it. I missed you guys yesterday. It never feels right when I don't do my Sunday night streams. And I do appreciate you guys with your patience waiting for a stream tonight instead. Sarah and I were out of town for a few days on a little vacay, not far away, just something nearby. But still, it was a really nice opportunity to reset a little bit after the insanity that was all my working on my thesis and all that. So it was very nice. Charles Darwin, hello. Maria, good evening. Awesome to see you as always. I hope you are doing great this week. Action Jackson says, bro, I've been going to bed early and I'm finally free until school starts again. I know that feel. I'm glad you are free to join us on the streams. Action Jackson. Gabrielle Myers, very excited about the cat game. Me too, it's super cute. Good evening, Kate's ASMR Gaming. Hello. Welcome. I'm glad that you can be here with us. Stray is so cute, isn't it? It's just, they do a really great job of capturing what it's like to be a cat. I mean, not that I know what it's like to be a cat, but what it appears to be like to be a cat. I have never been a cat, somewhat sadly. I think it would be cool to be a cat. But And not in like a furry way necessarily. I just mean like cats. Cats are cute and awesome, and I like cats. Although no hate on people who want to be a cat in the furry way either. It's just not my cup of tea. Joshua Waller, good evening. Thank you for, yes, I will need your help with the puzzles, Charles Darwin, no doubt. Gabrielle says, I heard the people who made this game are donating to some charity for saving cats. If so, that is maybe the best thing I've heard all day. The world needs more people like that. There are too many kitties without proper homes or food or love out there. So that's very sweet. Ice Regan says, I love that it has save states. I hate games that don't add them. It's like it's a simple addition but so useful. Yeah, you can start from different stages, and maybe I guess you can do a hard save. I'm not sure. I was just rolling with the autosaves last time, but hey Zoe, welcome. Zoe Z's ASMR is here hanging out with us. Says, hey Nick, hope your weekend was nice and relaxing. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing so great. Thank you. I had a wonderful weekend. It was really nice. Definitely needed it. Had some really good food. Got some nice time out in nature. Saw some beautiful big old trees. Saw some beautiful beaches. Had a lovely picnic. Watched a really nice sunset. All that kind of nice stuff. So it was great. By the way, shout out to 2 ASMR creators that we have here in the chat right now. Kate's ASMR Gaming. If you guys like cozy ASMR gaming, she has some awesome stuff up on her channel. I was really enjoying recently her Titan Quest series. Titan Quest is kind of an old action RPG at this point, but it was re-released in like a, deluxe edition or whatever, remastered. I don't know what you call it, but on Steam a few years back, and they've been putting out new DLCs and expansions and stuff. So it's set in antiquity, like ancient Greece and Egypt and Asia, and anyway, really cool. Check out Kate's ASMR Gaming for that and much more. And similarly, Zoe Z's ASMR also has a lot of super awesome, super chill ASMR gaming content. I know I always say this somewhat facetiously, but I have a funny feeling that you guys probably enjoy ASMR gaming content. It's just a hunch I have. So if you guys like really chill, both whispered and soft-spoken ASMR gaming content, both Zoe and Kate have some really tingly stuff, and I enjoy it. It's cozy vibes on both their channels. So please go check out both those wonderful creators, you guys. CM Brown says, hey man, I love the videos. Been a big fan for a while. Thank you. I think I might have missed, I think I skipped a few things here. I think I jumped. Hobo Joe saying, I know not everyone cares about 100% achievements on games, but I heard Stray is pretty easy to get platinum on. Yeah, and I've heard it's not that long, really. It's sort of 6 to 10 hours maybe, depending on how slow and meticulous you are about things. So that's a comfortable length for a $30 game, because that's what Stray is, right? That feels about right, Isregan says, today will be a great day. First the stream, and then a Better Call Saul episode. Best show, by the way. I've never watched it, I have to say. And after that, Multiversus releases. Multiversus is getting a whole lot of buzz these days, eh? You know another game that's getting a lot of buzz, you guys? Dinkum. Dinkum is getting so much like Gamosphere buzz right now. I don't know why I keep calling it the Gamosphere, but like, the internet game world. And I think I might need to check that game out too. Have any of you guys played Dinkum? It's just in the last like few days maybe that it's sort of come roaring forward with this crazy popularity. It looks kind of Animal Crossing-ish, Stardew-ish, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, it looks pretty charming. I might have to check it out. Good evening, Kuro. Good to see you, as always. How are you, my friend? CM Brown, thank you again for your kind words. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that you enjoy what I do, and I hope you continue to enjoy what I do. Lots of gaming, lots of keyboard content coming up, all that good stuff. You know, the things I do, gaming and mechanical keyboards. There's some other stuff coming too, not just those, but one might call those staples of my channel. Isarigan says you should start with a slow mode from the beginning on. I think it is the best compromise because people can still write everything, but we won't lose track. So usually the way I roll it, usually the way I roll on Twitch is right at the beginning, before I actually am on camera live there, like during the stream starting soon, you know, splash there. I like to leave slow mode off just to let people kind of say their hellos, you know, like get caught up with each other, get their yayas out, you know, and then once I am on the camera talking to you guys, then usually, if I remember, I put slow mode on so that then I can, you know, get caught up within a reasonable frame of time. And then once I get caught up, slow mode goes off again. It's usually how I do it. I would say it works well, but it doesn't really. I still get way behind. Nicholas Obst says, Nicks are the best as a Nick I can attest. Well, welcome fellow Nick. Thank you for your kind endorsement there. I will also endorse you, Nick, for being an awesome chatter here, and saying nice things about Nicks. Nicks are good people. I've never known a Nick I didn't like. Caleb, I'm glad you like that keyboard, that classic keyboard. I assume you're talking about my old Corsair K70. And Hobo Joe, I'm glad you enjoyed the intro too. I've thought about changing it like multiple times over the years, but it kind of feels wrong. It's so classic now. Hello, Eddie James. Zokenfufar says, another 6 a.m. stream, going on vacation in a few hours, so this is great. Hey, that's exciting. I hope you have an awesome vacation, and I hope this gets things started off on the right note. Ice Regan, yeah, I could do that if you like, just to get off the main menu and have that nice thunder and rain sound effects. This is a very cozy scene, so I could definitely get that started up while we're chatting over on Twitch for sure. That's a great idea, just for the ambiance. Michael Stewart says, want to watch the stream but playing Skyrim together with friends. Yo, that's awesome. I have yet to try it multiplayer, but I think I will give it a shot with my brother if he's game. I think that would be a lot of fun, and I've heard it's pretty darn good. So they don't like ASMR, no worries. It's not for everyone. I get it. Definitely no hate to those who do not partake in the ASMR content. Tech Stomper, hey, another awesome ASMR gaming creator. Welcome, Tech Stomper. Time for some chaos, some kitty cat chaos, perhaps. Gabrielle, oh yeah, of course. I knew that you were spooky. I don't know why I just hadn't, the brain was not engaged, but I can say spooky if you prefer. I totally knew that was you too, and then right as you said it there, I was like, oh yeah, it's spooky, and then I realized I hadn't like put the two and two together earlier. It's weird not hearing spooky. What, you don't like me calling you a Gabrielle? Is it like being like admonished or something? Like, do you ever get your full name, or did you ever get your full name when you were younger, like got in trouble or something like that? It's probably those vibes, I bet. Pataflex, hello, good to see you. Dark Apex, I have not played Maneater, but I do have it on Epic because it was free on Epic Game Store a while back. So I technically have it, but I've not played it. Junior says, I just finished Stray and I'm in love. The game was a beautiful surprise to me. It's very, very charming, and it's very beautifully atmospheric, is it not? I haven't played it since I recorded the video last week for the YouTube channel here, so it's still mostly fresh to me. Jessica P says, yeah, Better Call Saul is good. Just watch the next episode, the newest episode. I don't know why. It's just one of those series that I never got into. I'm still catching up on Obi-Wan and Stranger Things after not being able to watch them for the last couple months. So once I get caught up on that, I'll be looking for something new. Nick Bend, hey, another fellow Nick. Hello, fellow Nick. Says, your Breath of the Wild wander was amazing. Thank you. Yes, I would in fact consider making it a semi-regular series. In fact, I plan to do that. So I'd like to put out at least a few of them until you guys stop enjoying them, I guess. That happens with series sometimes, you know. I know that sounds funny, but like usually the first one you put out does okay. Like people are quite excited about it. I'm just sort of speaking in generalities here. But then as you do more, people sort of get less excited and less excited. I think it's because, you know, the people that really like it stick around and are there for everyone. But sort of the more casual viewers don't come back for subsequent episodes of series because it doesn't have the novelty, I guess. It's not a fresh new thing anymore. And so it's always a balance of like, you know, how many of these do I do? Am I best serving my viewership by doing more of these? Some series I have a very soft spot for, and I will continue to cater to the hardcore viewership of those series. Of course, you know who you are, you Taffers, you Skyrim fans out there, you Forza Horizon fans. But others, it's harder to decide. But I think the Zelda series will probably have some legs. I think I will keep doing those. Okay. I have never been quite sure if it's Venus or Venus, I have to admit. I assume it's Venus. That's how I've always pronounced it, I'm pretty sure. But if I am mistaken, please let me know. Anyway, welcome at 5 a.m. or 5:10 a.m. or whatever time it is now for you. 5:07 a.m. probably. Also, it's pretty late even for me by my regular stream starting times, so I better get over to Twitch too. But first I'm gonna try and finish getting through the chat here. You guys have mostly probably shut up by now, and I'm just talking to myself trying to get through this list of things you've said. Very nice things. Kuro says, if it's not Elden Ring, I still don't care. Get back to me in about a year, and you may be able to pull me away from this game. I'm glad you have something that you enjoy so much. Some people are, you know, very happy to just go hard on one thing. Other people are looking for, you know, new things all the time. I kind of fall more into the latter category. I must admit, I rarely go hard on a single game. In fact, I rarely finish games. I am much more of a sample taste a bit of all kinds of games. But that's just me. There's no right or wrong to that, by the way. No judgment. If you like to just go super hard on one game, that's awesome too. Abner says, hello there. I must have stepped into an alternate universe. Wait, hold on a second. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen you. Right? I'm not losing my mind, right? James, excited about this stream. Good. Me too. Hey, that's not what he said. He said, fucking go, is what he said. But I'm interpreting. Also, sorry for the plosive in the ear there. Of course, Kate, I'm always happy to give you a shout out because you deserve it. Like I said, your channel is really cozy. I've been super vibing with your content lately. So, other people need to go experience and enjoy it too. Spooky says, it's okay, I'm just not used to hearing it. Fair. Kuro, you came up with a new build that you were calling Beast Paladin. That sounds badass. You have piqued my interest. Please do share some info on Discord. That'd be cool. Andrew Evans says, heck yeah, nice to catch good vibes on YouTube prior to the stream. Of course, the YouTube pre-stream stream is a sacred part of this experience. I always love hanging out with you guys here on YouTube before the Twitch streams as well. It would not feel right if we didn't. Yo, I'm glad you were enjoying the Into the AM shirts. I've said it before, but I'm really happy to keep working with those guys because A, their stuff is actually awesome, and I literally wear this stuff most of the time because it is that comfortable, and I think it looks good. Get lots of compliments on the tees, and it like just fits nicely. Like it's kind of a flattering, slightly stretchy fit to it. I just like their stuff. Like, no, like shilling aside, I think their stuff is awesome. I'd be wearing it regardless. But then also, smacking my PC here. Also, they've been really easy to work with and very supportive of the channel and what I do. So 10 out of 10 sponsor. Into the AM is awesome. And I'm glad that you guys enjoy their stuff a lot too, because that makes me feel good about continuing to, do integrations for them and plug their stuff. Do those sponsorships. Spooky, I'm glad you don't have any bad associations with your full name. I'm kind of the same way. My parents always have called me Nicholas. I have always been Nicholas to my close family, so I don't have bad feels about that name. But I don't use it much outside of my immediate family or in like very formal settings, I guess. Ice says, I definitely get that with the friends not liking ASMR. Still a huge amount of people who find it disgusting because they might have seen one example of, maybe a mukbang or something that they really did not vibe with. Or, I completely understand people who, don't get don't understand what ASMR is, but whatever exposure they've had has been somewhat negative. And so they have a connotation or a preconception of what ASMR is and avoid it for that purpose or that reason. Like, I get that because it is very easy to fall into that category, I think, these days. I hope that they, at some point, have some positive exposure to what ASMR is and are able to look a little further or find something that works for them. But I definitely understand how you might end up in a situation where you think ASMR is weird and you think you don't like it. I also understand people who have gone that extra mile and tried to find some ASMR content that works for them and still don't like it. That's legit too, because it isn't for everybody, and that's okay. But I understand there's sort of both kinds of people, and then there's also people who are here for it, like presumably most of you. So I appreciate that too, of course, of course. May it come as no surprise. Corey Brewer, I've played WoW, but only a tiny little bit. I actually streamed some like a couple of years back. That was basically my first time playing it. I just never really got into it. Back in the day, in like, I want to say like around 2005, I guess, there was kind of there was the WoW crew, which most of my friends played WoW. And then there was the Guild Wars crew, who was kids who didn't have credit cards and were looking for a free-to-play online experience. Or not free-to-play, you had to buy it up front, but you didn't have to pay a recurrent sub. And I fell on the Guild Wars side of that split, and I have played Guild Wars or Guild Wars 2 ever since. And I just never really got into WoW because I didn't have a way to pay for it at the time. And maybe I would have become a big WoW fan if I had, but sorry, I got lost in the chat here. This was supposed to be another quick pre-stream stream, and here I am a half hour later. I'm so bad at this, you guys. I will never be like a good online streamer guy, like what's I'm looking for. This is exemplifying exactly what I mean. I will never be like a pro streamer. I will never be smooth with it. I will never be efficient with my streams. I will always just be like sitting here reading through the chat in sequence for half an hour after you guys have posted the things you've said. Oh man. Yeah, Ice Regan, I've thought about that too. It would be fun to like keep the spirit of the old intro, but maybe update it a bit. Maybe an homage. I say the old intro, but I mean the current one. But it's been the intro for a long time on the channel. Hello, Cameron. If I didn't say that, I think I might have missed that. Hello. Good to see you. Hello, Galileo. Thank you. I hope you can make it over to Twitch for a little bit. It's Venus. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was Venus. I guess in my mind, I was like really vascular around here. Venus, my mistake. I will update my mental bookmark for how to pronounce your name. Nora says this has probably already been asked, but how was your break? It was lovely. I had a wonderful time. You may have been here after I described it already because it probably took me forever to get to your question. So, but yeah, it was really nice. Thank you for asking. Zoe, yes, I think there'll be some Thief content soon. It is time. Thank you for your patience. All the Thief fans out there. All y'all taffers. Oh, I knew that, Abner. I knew that. I don't know why. My brain's just not in the right headspace today, I guess. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. Is my blood sugar low? I feel like my blood sugar might be low. Not super low, but it's headed that way, so maybe that's my problem. Feel like the synapses ain't firing as fast as they ought to be here. Anarchy Survival, hello. Sequence, hello. Mohammed, hello. Am I using my Pokemon keyboard? I am not. I'm using a different one right now. The Pokemon board is sitting right there. You can sort of see it in the background. It's sort of dark back there, but it's right there. But I have a soft spot for that board. It is maybe my favorite board aesthetically that I've ever used, that I've ever made, ever had. Sequence says, I honestly feel like I only like this kind of soft-spoken ASMR. You're my favorite ASMR artist. Thank you. There are as many opinions about ASMR as there are people who watch it. I enjoy myself some soft-spoken ASMR. Absolutely. I enjoy some whispered ASMR. Kind of depends on my mood, what I'm watching for. If I just want to chill and vibe, soft-spoken is my go-to. If I'm looking to like get the actual ASMR tingles, oftentimes I'll seek out whispering. If I'm looking to fall asleep, sometimes I'll look for ASMR with no talking at all. So, hello, Jeremy. Hello, Eddie. At the end, it only took me that long. The player says, I see you transforming into a Nord of Skyrim to increase immersion even further. Just wait until I put on my helmet, my Skyrim helmet back there, and I put on my VR headset and I stream some Skyrim VR. That's something I would like to do in the coming months. Once I get my Skyrim VR modded up again, I think that would be really fun. Chaotic, but very fun. Sequence, I have actually been interested in trying a Topre board. I don't know if that's actually how it's pronounced. That's in my head how I always pronounce it. Topre. For those who don't know, Topre boards are mechanical keyboards in a sense. They use switches, but they have a membrane inside them. The actual tactile event comes from the inversion of a membrane bubble, basically. And they are very polarizing in the mechanical keyboard community, but I must say they sound very nice. I've always wondered how they feel. They have a very deep thockiness to them. So I would like to try them sometime, but I do not have one. Sorry, Isarican says he has. Look at the drop key video. I'm trying to think of which one. I have a few drop videos or keyboards from drop. The shift, the control. I also built the Prionic, which was from drop. But none of them had top ray switches. They had drops, Halo switches, Halo clears, Halo trues. And some of them are said to feel kind of like top ray switches and like the roundishness of the tactile event, but none of them are true top rays. Unless I'm forgetting some Topre board that I actually did review, and I'm just actually getting that old and forgetting everything I've done. No, I see. Yeah, the Halo switches. Yes. So you are right in that they are designed to emulate the feel of a Topre switch, but in a traditional mechanical switch setup, form factor, assembly. But I've never tried an actual Topre switch before. So you are like most of the way right, but that was the one distinction. Next unboxing video, Joseph. 2 weeks from now, I've got a keyboard build video and unboxing that I'm quite excited about. Not in that order, unboxing and then build, but it'll probably be one video. Maybe two if it gets really long. We'll just have to see. Some of you here that were at my last stream might know what I'm talking about because I teased it there. But it should be really cool. I think it's going to be a really beautiful board. I'm not sure how it's going to sound or feel, but I think it'll look really nice. But we'll see. Anyway, guys, wow. Okay, we're an hour and 30, or sorry, we're 36 minutes, not an hour and 36 minutes. We are 36 minutes into this YouTube pre-stream stream, which is getting very long, but we are about an hour late for the Twitch stream. So, twitch.tv/theasmrnerd is in fact where I am headed in just a moment. It is where I will be streaming for the next few hours. I do apologize to our YouTube viewers who don't like coming over to Twitch, but I hope you can be convinced. It's not a scary place. We have one, well, it can be a scary place. Our community over there is not a scary place. It's a wonderful place full of awesome people. Many of the people here in this YouTube pre-stream are in fact Twitch regulars as well, which probably comes as no surprise. To all of you I say, please join me. Twitch.tv/theasmrnerd, link down below this stream. I would love to see you over there. If you head over there now and see nothing, it's because I'm not there yet. Do not panic. I will be there in just a moment. I just have to switch over this stuff in the background to begin the Twitch stream, and I will be there in just a few minutes. Alrighty. Yeah, it's pretty good over there. Kilomila says, now let's do the Twitch pre-stream and game for about 5 minutes. That's the joke. We're just going to be hanging out chatting like this probably for the next hour or so, maybe more, on Twitch anyway. But if you like these vibes, and then maybe a bit of gaming on top, please join us. Twitch.tv/theasmrnerd. Going to be playing Stray, a chill-ish, mostly chill, puzzle platformer game about a cute cat exploring a very atmospheric cyberpunk setting. It's going to be good times. All right, see you guys over there.